Okay, hey everyone, it's Michael Valtos, and welcome to the Delta Scalper analysis for Wednesday, July 26, 2017. Now, a very interesting day in the market. A lot of good movement, actually. For Fed Day, some of these markets had some very nice price action. That there was a lot of nice trades to be taken. So I'll explain the Delta Scalper in a minute, but first a brief disclaimer: this presentation is for educational and informational purposes only, and should not be considered a solicitation to buy or sell a futures contract or make any other type of investment decision. Futures trading contains substantial risk, and it's not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that could be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. And where am I here? So tools used in this presentation are the Delta Scalper. You can go to www.deltascalper.com to learn more about it or to purchase it if you so wish. If you are an existing user, go to email and type in upgrade at deltascalper.com, and I will send you out the upgrade packet for you. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of these markets. Now, in the other presentation that I did on the order flow analysis, I talked about crude oil, and I'll start there. If I could just find the chart. It was the crude oil 8 range chart. Okay, well, that's the footprint chart. Let me just, I could talk about it on the footprint chart, but honestly, I find for the Delta Scalper analysis, it runs on a normal bar chart as well as the footprint chart. So, while some people are scared for the reason of a footprint chart, I find the footprint chart to be the best chart out there for trading. The Delta Scalper will also work on a footprint, on a normal bar chart. This is a normal candlestick chart. Nothing fancy about it, just a candlestick chart. So let's take a look. Since this morning, I don't know what time this was, 3 in the morning. A nice sell here. Obviously, after the inventory numbers came out, a beautiful sell here. This sell, it started out, didn't work out, came back up. Who knows? Maybe you broke even on that trade. Then you got another sell here later in the day. Yeah, I mean, a few bars lower, it's from the, 65 area down to, the 50, 45 area. So it's 20 ticks. Doesn't look like much because you had this big monster move here. But, these are some nice trades. This is a 8 range chart in the crude. I prefer range-based charts as opposed to minute-based charts because, I like to see how bars form as price moves, not bars form as the clock moves. Okay, and just compare it really quick to, I think I got a 5-minute chart here in crude oil. And here's the Delta Scalper. Okay, this is the evening session right now. Let's open this up. What do you got here? Yeah, you got to buy that. You got these big monster moves here, but yeah, you didn't get much. These moves will look bigger if I cut out that there. But yeah, you had a decent move here. This one didn't work out. This one stopped you out. This one, yeah, from 25 down to 18, that's not much of a move. And here a move up from 28 all the way up to 38. It's 10 ticks. So this is a 5-minute chart. So each bar is forming as the clock ticks. Later, no signals the rest of the day. Someone asked me the other day, what type of charts do I like? Obviously, it's range-based. Next would be tick-based. The last would be minute-based. I could throw in Renko charts. I don't use Renko charts that much anymore. I don't use them at all anymore, just because I got so many other charts I'm looking at. I just don't necessarily have the time to do it. But let's see how crude oil looked on a 987 tick chart. Okay, so since this morning, 987 is a fib number. That's why everyone likes to use 987 as their tick. First trade, it comes up, stops you out. Second trade, boom, a nice winner. So first trade, people, oh, Mike, you suck, you're a scammer, you're taking my money for this indicator that blows. Well, your trading career is not built on one trade, right? I've been trading. I hate to use the term institutionally because it sounds like you're a mental patient, but I've been trading, for banks, for commodity firms, not just for me in my socks, in my underwear, in my basement. No, that's what I did for a living, right? That's why, these indicators I develop are based on how I traded, how we read the markets. So, here you got a nice move. Again, your career is not made off of one little trade. I know, I say that, a bit of a side. I do know analysts that try to make their career out of predicting, the back after the crash in 2007, guys said buy S&Ps, and the market obviously rallied up, and for the next 10 years until I retired from JP Morgan, you'd always pull that out. Oh, I predicted that rally in the S&Ps. Yeah, you and a lot of other people actually, but it got to the point where I'd be having dinner with other traders and stuff and say, yeah, I met with your analyst. The guy's still talking about that damn S&P trade. It's like, what have you done for me lately? And now it's 2012. It's 5 years later, but he's like, having a having his cake and eating it too off of one nice trade. But it's about what have you done for me lately sometimes. But anyway, I digress. So 987 tick chart. So I've showed you so far an 8-range chart. I've showed you a minute-based chart, 5-minute chart, and I'm now showing you a tick chart with the Delta Scalper. Same settings. Look at this. 7, 1, 1, 1, 2, 5, 2. They're all the same. 7, 1, 1, 2, 5, 2. So I'm not optimizing it. It's the same settings, right? Whether you're looking at a minute-based, a tick chart, or a range-based chart. So you got a nice move here, another nice move here. A buy didn't really do much. The sell didn't do much. Then here you get a nice buy. Here you get a sell. It starts coming into the number. Again, this one is right on the data being released, so you most likely wouldn't be taking it. This one you probably could. It's good 10 minutes after the number data was released, and boom, this was that move that you saw on the 8-range chart as well. The nice monster move. Here you get a little move lower. Here not nothing. It goes down, comes right back up. You get a sell, comes down again, and late in the day you get another sell. So that was crude. I'm showing you 3 different types of charts on crude oil, and it works on each different type of chart. Now, is it like that in every single market? Oh, no, probably not. I don't have time to go through every single chart with you today, but I'm just going through a nice grouping. Here's DAX. Okay, DAX 8-range chart. 8-range chart, I gotta admit, on DAX is kind of a fast moving chart. Here you got a nice little sell. Here the sell fails. Here's a buy. Stops you out before it goes up. Sort of the same thing here. Here's a nice straight down move. Here, it might have popped up, stopped you out, but again, maybe not. It depends on how you're trading, where your stop placement is. Here's a nice one, a nice monster move down. Like I said, can you take this small loss here to catch this move? These are the moves that you want to catch, right? You could take your small losses, here and here, if you're getting moves like this, from 12,300 down to 285. Then you're just risking 5 ticks here, and then every once in a while you get the the 40-point move. Here's some nice little trades here. I didn't even see how it did. When the 1 o'clock again. 1 o'clock. Honestly, after 10:30 cash close in Europe, you really shouldn't be trading things like the DAX. You do get nice moves. I just prefer not to trade it when the underlying is closed. Okay, what else do I got here? I'll show you, Jap Yen. 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart's kind of fast. Again, on the yen, sometimes you don't get a lot of volume. Just going back, you get some nice moves up here. Again, if you're trading on a dome, right, you just want to know where the next few ticks are, and you're getting some nice straight up, straight down, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Here you get a nice move here. But again, if you're scalping for just a few ticks, this tool can help you. Boom, here, nothing here, nothing there. And then you're coming into 1 o'clock. You're not going to trade this, so you'd be a fool to take any sort of trade off this, or even here. Because you need to know you got information, you got something that's going to move the market coming out. I know some people have a trading system right around the Fed announcement, and it's like, give me a freaking break. Here, this one doesn't. Again, this doesn't work out, that doesn't work out. But then, boom, here, here. So even where are we now? Night session. Japanese yen, that's a 1 minute chart. Same settings as I'm looking at Crude at DAX. Let me see what other charts we can look at here. Well, I'll show you on the British pound chart. Can't find my other chart, my bar chart, so I'll show you on the footprint chart, make it easier for you. So 139, you get this nice little buy right off your low, rallies up to new highs, right off this high you got to sell, came down in here, you got some more buys up to new highs, right on your high you got to sell, comes off a little bit before you rally up to new highs at 1 o'clock. Though again, this sell is 12:50. Again, 1 o'clock, you got a Fed announcement. You're probably not going to want to take it. Then that was it for the day. But it looks actually looks a bit cleaner on the bar chart. If I could just find that bar chart. Anyway. Anyway, I can't. But okay, I'll show you a euro currency chart. And the same thing is similar to the yen chart. You're getting these nice little moves here. Again, if you're trading, just for the next few ticks, if you're trading on a dome, any little thing that's going to give you some sort of edge is going to help you. I mean, you're talking how many ticks here? Not much. 2 or 3 ticks, 2 or 3 ticks, 2 or 3 ticks. But if you're only risking 2 or 3 ticks, I mean, if you're in and out, in and out, in and out, then okay. This tool will help you. Again, I'm not going to say, yeah, you take this position at 12.55 and look how it worked out. No, later when it's settled down, you're getting a nice trade here from 70. From 20 and a half, 20. I don't know what you want to call it, 22, 23, all the way up into the 60s. I'm just curious how it looked on the 5-minute chart. Again, same settings on this euro currency chart. Let me just see if I could dig up the 5-minute chart on the euro currency. 5-minute chart, same settings, 7-1-1-2-5-2. You can just see it already here. Boom, nice buy. Boom, yes, buy, and then not much. It just sort of sideways on you after the announcement. Okay, yeah, I'm not saying you should be taking that. Literally the next bar on a 5, at 105 after the Fed announcement. Again, just as I'd say you shouldn't be taking this, I'd say you shouldn't take, even though it looks nice. I'm going to disqualify this one, this nice winner. And I'm going to disqualify this loser just because, again, I don't want to be taking any position leading up to the announcement. Now, that said, you'll make the argument, well, it's 12:20. Yeah, but it's a 5-minute chart, so you're probably going to be holding it for an hour, maybe, and you're going to run into the announcement. Okay, I mean, if you took it, yeah, you would have been stopped out in the next bar. Okay, great, but I know that taking a trade on a 5-minute chart, if I want to give it 10 bars to see if it's going to work or not, then that's 50 minutes. It's close to an hour. So even though you can look back on this trade as a nice winner, I'm not going to take it 5 minutes after. I've been around the markets long enough to know you got to let the market settle down. 5 minutes is probably the minimum that you should be letting it settle down. Okay, so what else? Anyway, that's that British pound chart. But so anyway, I'll end this now. It's already about 15 minutes long. This again, if you're interested in Delta Scalper, go to deltascalper.com and you can buy it there. Or if you need to upgrade, go to upgrade. If you're a member of the Inner Circle, you can download it from the Inner Circle. I fixed the link in there for you guys, and I know some people are having problems trying to download it. It's a stupid thing with the software for the Inner Circle. I got to click this thing that says it's free. That's why people were trying to download it from the Inner Circle but couldn't, because I didn't click one little button. But anyway, I've resolved that, so you can download it if you're a member of the Inner Circle. You can download it for free. That's why, again, I don't talk much about the Inner Circle, but if you're a member, it does have its benefits. You get the indicators for free. So thanks everyone. Bye bye.